We are going... Excuse me. What happened? So did I read that right? It just deleted one of my saves without even asking me if I wanted that save to be deleted. It's like, excuse me? Now I have to do this all over?
It's been a while. Oh, it must be hard to
Yep.
Nothing new. All Republic bad days. Well, doesn't look like you have a...
Priceless.
You want to leave the... Certainly.
I noticed some features. Is that y'all can barely hear me?
Fair
so.
winds to you, off-worlder.
Sure.
Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant?
Yes, it is. Traumatized? Damn.
Calm.
What? Run! The bomber is out of control!
I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders. Or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
I'll be going.
Halt, off-worlder. What is your business? Why? You're free to go.
Let's hurry
Hold
this
on
up.
here.
I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Com.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
This spy has been using his position as a journalist to spread lies and dissent among our people. No doubt he's been up to other treasonous activity as well.
But that's just crazy. I was a member of the Resistance. I fought in the Mandalorian War.
Yes, and your disloyalty now deeply sickens me.
You have some sort of warrant.
General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave ISIS or go underground.
Why? Are you really taking them away, huh?
This is just because I try and expose the web of lies that...
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur, sent by the Republic to sow dissent in our ranks.
Do you have
That's
any
classified
proof?
military information.
I'll make sure this story gets out.
Then, let him go. We'll be back with a court order. Then we'll take him to the barracks. And you should watch yourself. You don't want to be known for siding with people like him.
I don't know.
I do.
Thank you. I'm getting out of ISIS now. Eventually they'll come back for me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
Please, Captain. My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Isis, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed. I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us?
Tell me the full
My
truth.
husband, he was part of the ISIS Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu. To protect the Queen, the conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will.
Just for people who don't believe Handmaiden is OP. I'm gonna put her in close again. Yeah. Oh, I better not. Can't stack her up yet.
In the Council of Lords today, Lord Dashiell recommended a special commendation for Colonel Tobin due to his brilliant command of our armada in the skies above Onderon. Without him, Lord Dashiell said, the Republic attack would surely have done more damage. Tobin is one of Isis's greatest heroes and deserves recognition.
We're going to have to find another source of cheap fuel now.
The propaganda spread on this planet is crazy.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Bro, you just disrespected Jedi. Do you not see what I'm wearing?
No, they take from us. They are like Minox, sucking energy and resources from so many worlds. They bleed us for their bureaucracy and their excesses.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
Kawanabot. Dahupa. Gavadumpa. Mogachi. Kawanabot.
I do not want to get involved with your politics. Did not feel like reading politics. We don't get too many shuttles coming to ISIS anymore. Especially shuttles without passengers. A good friend works at the Starsport. You are Brothers Renan, last of the dying breed. They say too difficult to fight alone. Damn, talk fast, okay? Let's see how fast you fall to this Boom. So 28 damage. Mind you, she's folding these people at level 12 still.
This is Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here. A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them. It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to. If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
Here.
What's wrong?
Alright. Again? Do you not see how many dead people are behind you? Oh. Trying to flank. Captain of the Evan Hawk. Imagine what soldiers would do if they knew you were wandering the streets. You're one criminal now. How do you know me? The exchange is quite a bounty. You're I'll take you along, but I don't. I'll keep Jedi escaping dead. We'll have to do it. Yep. You specifically? Gone. Gone. I wish I could level up Hamilton, but nope. If I stack her up anymore, she'll one-shot my character. Yeah. Clean up these bodies.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have him watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
I won't remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city?
No!
If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her, with force!
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace! Our will cannot be denied!
Don't do this. This will not compel your case.
Sacrifices are inevitable, but it is the price of change. The time of patience is over.
He's right!
They're arming. We need backup. We could use your assistance. Try to disable them. If the mob grows, many more will die. Thank you, Off-Worlder.
Let's just hope we can contain this before it gets out of hand.
Now, you ready? Disabled. They're all gone. Oh, this one died. Mandalore.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Off-Worlder. How can I assist you?
Dagon is in custody.
We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder.
Who got murdered?
Sulio. She was in charge of the Starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Kent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him. No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously. I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble. Stay out of trouble.
Why are some of you not wearing masks? Some of you are. Glares at me. Not a word for
You're
just
that swoop
watch.
biker, right? My friend says you should go pro.
Water. I'm gonna go ask around. No problems here. Hey, this is kind of jammed though. Good Off-Worlder. Nice to meet you too. What do you do? I dabble mostly. So it's shady, right? Do you know the city? What exactly is your line? 40, you let me share my... Uh-huh.
Gavadumpa Munsu. Takometa, Playa Justinga, Nikigongo Biaste. Un grabila kino mulara kichi, puta grasa kisha. Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, tabosanan hansata. Gavadumpa Munsur kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua uluchona mulera. Tonkinge bano jansada nikaraska. Gavadumpa Munsur. Tu ni Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita. Dahupa. Ento meshmi paju.
Be back, I'll be here.
There's got to be something you need. Something you... I even have a rare lightsaber crystal. I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what...
So she's a criminal, so I don't want to help her out.
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi, right?
Look familiar too.
Ground troops. Fallen daggery miners again. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle. Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now. Especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic?
Jedi don't really serve the Republic.
I don't mean any offense, but this is the first good thing that's happened to me in days. I was sent by the Republic Senate to investigate certain delicate matters that are happening on Onderon. It's worse than we feared. I have to get to Coruscant to deliver my report. But days before I was planning to leave, they started requiring starport visas.
What is so important?
After the Jedi Civil War, the Republic was weak, and the cost to the Jedi Order was staggering. This entire region is unstable, and the entire Republic government could collapse. If Onderon secedes, other worlds may follow, and that can't be allowed to happen. Trade between our worlds has brought economic prosperity, and people just take it for granted. All worlds are now interconnected. The Senate also smooths over differences, and is a great instrument for peace. If the Republic falls apart, 1,000 little wars born out of petty rivalries will erupt over time. Eventually, the entire galaxy could be thrown into a dark age. I really can't say. The most I will say is stay clear of General Vaklu. His ambition knows no bounds. I believe the people of Izes are absolutely correct. A civil war is brewing, and Vaklu may very well win if I can't get to Coruscant in time.
Ooh. Here, take this.
Really? I've been looking for one for weeks. Thanks. You've done a tremendous service for the Republic. Now I have to catch the first shuttle out of here. May the Force be with you.
Yeah, go tell the Republic all that.
His mission sounds important to the Republic. You acted admirably by aiding him in his endeavor.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pizzazz? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you? Foul
Silly.
business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about?
You know, getting on
Nope.
me.
He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion. She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. But the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
Do you know what
I was
happened?
cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pizzat game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend.
Why didn't they think it was you?
Just outside the door by the junkie.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
He's called you stupid here. Is this the junk heap?
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Detective Jedi is back at it. Misfortune of last night. Found a broken serving droid at Baidama. Droids are suddenly vandalized all the time. Bro.
Welcome back. Foul business, that is. That would be Behemoth's SOD-2. SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering. Who knows? Sometimes the Slum Dwellers shoot his servants. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3. No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. He might have even bought some.
There's the exit. Sometimes I get lost in cantinas.
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have any interest in my goods? Reinitializing complete. Greetings. Do you have any interest in my goods? That goes against my primary behavior programming.
Request the access market conditions. Change all multiple.
Conditions all set to 0. All prices now set to base cost value. Do you have any interest in my goods? Entity Bahima unknown. The market rate for those parts would... Thank you for your business.
Kif in the cantina can probably do something with...
Greetings, Master.
Wow. Okay. He had really cheap prices. He made a good buck out of me. Murder. Let's watch it.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tapos nansata.
So, yeah, bad news. One of your men killed, Sulio. What? How do I know? Oh, I have video evidence.
This room is reserved. If you ask me.
Welcome welcome back.
Need you.
Foul business, that is. If it'll help Dagon, there's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Nico, is it? And the Off-Worlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
It's a long story.
That should do it.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other. Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were not a pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. But there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi.
But the recording?
You have a recording? Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
I'm willing... Yeah! That guy was really suspicious, you know?
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that.
With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators. I'm not gonna say any more. If you head over to Dig, thanks for clearing this whole thing up.
We really need to patrol it.
They do.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one. Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is a lot tighter than a Hud's Fall. I know a few people, though. What do you need to get in touch with? The Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. There's quite a bounty on Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a Master there, I think I know who it is. There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure. The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. You take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
Question, Doctor. Where did you get a lightsaber? This Mandalorian handed me a lightsaber. which kind of makes sense because Mandalorians kill Jedi. Taking their lightsabers as prizes, that makes sense. Just gave me a lightsaber from his war. But Doctor, how did you get a lightsaber? It's like everybody has a lightsaber. What? Oh. Shrunk in a big circle.
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave.
I wouldn't use... No, are you Beast Rider?
You? And just how do you intend to do that?
Bye.
It isn't for sale. I warned you, Offworlder. Kill him.
What? Women. Alright. Let me go hand, once.
What's wrong?
Let's move out.
Let me give this visa away to the family.
A lot of credits to be made around here, if you have the rights.
Look, ma'am.
Captain, you're back. Please tell me you have an open starport visa.
Get out of here.
Thank the Four Moons for your kindness, Offworlder. I only wish I had some way to thank you. But my children and I will never forget your kindness. Hurry, children. We get to go on a spaceship, thanks to the captain. We get to...
Yeah. Telling them to get out of here before literally something bad happens. Because it feels like it. It feels like everything's going too smoothly.
found the encrypt. Great, go in there. You got anything you need to take care of. If things go bad during a meeting. Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
None taken.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
I have my ways.
The famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. I have my ways as well. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old friend.
Didn't expect you to turn on me, bro.
You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy. There's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I must return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What? What have you done to my man? Blast! Men, take care of him. I won't let Kavar escape.
Hey, we should check our lines of fire around these bystanders. No grenades.
That's another one from me. Wow, some action.
Who wants to die first?
That's another one from me.
I'm sorry, Mira. I want that double XP.
Yeah, you.
Where's the guy patrolling this sector usually?
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on? What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently. You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with Command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
Invents a charge just to get us out of here.
You know what to do.
Excuse me, what?
Let's do it. Get him.
Let's see how well that worked out for you. We're gone.
The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
Oh.
Your visa's been scanned. I'd leave right away.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
The suspect we held for Captain Sulio's murder had to be let go. We still don't know who actually killed her.
Save him. Hey, don't be mid.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway.
I didn't know how you would.
I don't have it in me. It's a matter of self-interest. The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic. And then my people would be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebonhawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Okay. Ooh.
Your ship's pilot and gunner are both skilled. You destroyed many Onderon fighter craft in the recent space battle.
But we didn't attack back. That's crazy. That means they all have, like, team kills. Team kill.
Ready to head back to you. Follow me.
Switching to combat.
It might be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot.
What?
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature count.
What? Did you guys just not hear HK go combat mode? Excuse me? Am I gonna have to fight HK? I give up, bro. I leveled him up. I stacked him up.
Alright then. I'll work on it when we get back to the Hawk. There. You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids. You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Think of it this way. You can keep Kotor in line with it. If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not.
Just ignore him and let's get to work.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare.
Right. Let's get you open. I have to say, you are put together quite well. There wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient.
There were a few things from my remote that I
see.
So you fought against the Mandal...
I was part of the war effort.
But you fought on the front.
I could do without
Yep.
and look at them now.
If I were you, I'd...
Damn! Can everybody stop talking for 1 minute so I can do something?
That's exactly what I'm...
Defeat is part...
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed?
People die in...
Well, I'm glad.
Fine by me.
Like, damn.
Master, if you could indulge me for a moment, I must express some degree of irritation at your actions. Perhaps my anticipation of...
I heard enough. Just you wait, T-Free. Just you wait.
Ah, you are here. You felt it, did you not? The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the Weapon Masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi Watchman in the time of Ulic Qel-Droma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters.
Do I want a one-shot with my weapon or my Force? Force.
It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path that matters. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest.
Wow. Spire followers.
Yes. Very well. Ah, there are places in the worlds who said what you heard was the echo.
Who was it?
Will come to you in time.
Why is it skipping over
There is
conversations?
nothing more that you may learn from me. When the ruins of your past have been cleared away and I am no more, then you shall know what it is. And if you do not, then the galaxy shall die, and all my hopes for you will have been for nothing. Ask, and that crystal is bonded to you. Through you it acquires its character and strength, and through it your power is enhanced. Let me focus on the crystal for a moment. There, now it is fully in tune with... Is there something else you...
Thank you. We can scrap all these grenades.
Yes? Very well. I think you... For this we will keep the etiquette of the last duel, but we shall add any melee weapon you choose to the ritual, with the exception of the Jedi weapon, the saber. Vibroblade, Bothan stun stick, force pike, whatever you wish. But then let us begin. You have violated.
Aww.
Very well. Very well. For this we will keep the Vibroblade. Then let us begin. This will teach you.
I'm still cheating.
You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements. Yes? I think you are ready for the final tier I wish to teach. You have made much progress. For this you may use any melee weapon and any shields you possess, but nothing else. No Jedi saber. We shall begin this.
Yep.
Beatrice was correct about you. You know war, its motions and currents. There is nothing more I can teach. I have already learned much of your styles and combat. There is no need to know more. Combat among the Ichani is a personal thing. Repeated duels are not what they are in other cultures, and I would rather that this not become more than it is. And I have taken an oath to Atris against studying from a Jedi, or anything of the Jedi teachings. What I desire is of no importance. My father broke his oaths. He shamed us all. I do not wish to follow his path. I swore not to follow his path. If I were to follow a Jedi against Atris's wishes, then I would be betraying her for you.
Come on.
This is a difficult thing for me to say, but I ask that you be silent as I tell you this. It is my desire to learn from you what you can teach me of battle. I have already learned much in our duels, but with every battle, I wish to know more of you. Your stance, your movements, I can sense shades of meaning and an echo of something I have yet to experience. Atris said that you were the only Jedi to have survived the Mandalorian Wars, that you had stared into the heart of war and only turned away because you were forced to. I do not believe her. I believe that you made a choice, as my father did, and that is important to me, more than you know. And you are important to me more than you know. I will accept whatever you wish to teach me, though it breaks my oath to Atris. I shall await that, but until then, I will need to...
Her and Nathan need to be Jedi.
Yes? I fail to understand.
Some clothes on.
I can see no fault in your reasoning. I do have bulkier clothes. Will this do? They suffice for training purposes. They belong to my mother.
Whoa. Those are nice. Mine. Takes it. So, Anne, guess where we're heading? Korriban. Yeah, you're right.
We've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath the surface, you can feel the pain of what took place here. There's great power in this place, for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old academy.
What happened here?
It is said that Revan intended to return to Korriban to subdue any potential Sith insurgents, but Revan disappeared. It took a year or two for the Republic to send a force here to deal with any Sith that may have remained. They found Korriban much as we have, barren and lifeless. It was assumed that the remnants of the Sith turned on each other, vying for what little power remained. The Republic found evidence that several Sith Lords escaped Korriban, fleeing to remote sections of the galaxy.
Start out then.
If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk it without me. I cannot. This place is strong with the dark side. It is difficult to center myself here. Korriban holds few secrets from me, but much that you should learn.
Very well.
I will remain here and meditate. Our link remains. I shall contact you and provide guidance when needed.
The Academy is on the other side of this valley. Be careful.
Dark energy fills these ruins, and even the fallen Sith live still.
Yeah. Due to filming purposes and not filming purposes, but due to the fact I want you guys to see this episode, so today, and it's almost 12 o'clock, hopefully I get it through. If not, that's fine, I'll just make 2 videos tomorrow. If I can. But thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'm gonna do something next stream. You'll see. You'll just have to see.